Board members, welcome back to another episode of the Bournemouth Career Mode here on FIFA 23. FC 24 is around the corner. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to do in FC 24. But for now, we are in the January transfer window here in Season 4 with Bournemouth. We also have the Champions League as well. You guys made a bunch of transfer suggestions. I put a bunch of them on the short list, so let's see what we got. Many of you guys said that we should definitely add to the squad before going into the Champions League knockout stage, where we will be facing Porto, if you didn't know. Round of 16 against Porto. I think we're the favorites. So I did put a lot of the players that you guys suggested in the comments onto the transfer list. Unfortunately, I cannot get rid of Brandon Williams. He hasn't really worked out, and I mean, he's kind of maxed out his potential. We can only loan him because he just recently joined us, so we can't just sell him in January. I will put him out for a loan list. We may be looking for a new left back, maybe a better backup left back. Maybe that's the case. And another player that you guys also suggested was surprisingly very popular is for us to get rid of Zabarny. He's only 23 and 80 rated, but he is worth 21.5 million. He is worth a lot. I put him on the transfer list just to see if we get any bites, see if we get any decent offers for him. James Hill is also on the transfer list. He's only 73 rated at 23 years old, and his contract is expiring in 6 months. It would be ideal to get rid of him in this window. He's worth 3.1 million, which isn't a lot, but it's still maybe just a little bit of a boost for our transfer budget. Adam Smith has been on the transfer list for the entire season. We haven't gotten any hits on him. He's gonna stay on the transfer list. If he doesn't get sold in this January transfer window, I mean, he's just gonna leave for free. He's only worth 525k anyway. The other player that I did also put on the transfer list is Yunus Musa, 23 years old. Has been quite a versatile player for us, mostly coming off the bench as more of a rotational player, 78 rated. Maybe we could use an upgrade in the midfield as well. So we'll see what kind of, amount he can bring in for us. He's worth 16.5 million. Maybe we can get upwards of 18, 19, maybe 20 for him. And that's really about it, because no one else is really worth selling. I mean, I don't want to sell Amad Diallo. I mean, a few people said that we should maybe sell Amad Diallo. I don't want to sell Amad Diallo. Maybe Reece Nelson, though. Maybe Reece Nelson. How about Reece Nelson? We're 26.5 million. You know what? Let's see if he catches us any bites. Let's see if he gets any hits. If somebody comes in with a big offer, we might just have to accept it. He's worth 26.5 million, like I said. If we can get upwards of 30 for him, that would be some good business on our part. Now, I do want to remind you that our current budget is only 10 million. We only got 10 million in the bank. So in order for us to bring in anybody that is better than what we got, we definitely have to get rid of at least 1 or 2 players that I just mentioned. And these are the players that you guys suggested that we look at as potential transfer signings in this January transfer window. One being Aaron Wan-Bissaka, 82 rated. Some people said that maybe we should look for a better right back because Rico Lewis is only 80 rated and he is quite young. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka may be an option. He's worth, how much is he worth? What is he worth? He's worth 28 million. I mean, that's kind of affordable. If we can get rid of somebody, we can definitely consider Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Diego Dallo, 86 rated at West Ham. I don't think we'll be able to afford him. He's 68.5 million. We probably have to pay upwards of 75, 80 for him, but you never know. Matty Cash, another versatile right back, 82 rated, 28 million, just like Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think I would prefer Aaron Wan-Bissaka over Matty Cash though. Jurriën Timber, another center back slash right back, 85 rated. He is currently at PSG in the save. 67 million though. I mean, it's very, very expensive. Tomori, also just extremely expensive. Oh, upwards of 80 million. We probably have to pay closer to 90 to get Tomori onto the squad, which is probably a little bit unrealistic. Ezri Konsa at Juventus, 83 rated. I don't think he's a massive upgrade on what we got, so I'll probably just remove him from the transfer list. And some suggested Nathan Ake. To bring back Nathan Ake to Bournemouth. He is playing at Stade Rennais here in the save, and he is 30 years old, but he's still a very capable player. He's 81 rated, can play center back, can play left back, can just be an overall good squad depth player and can get the job done, you know? Pau Torres was also very popular, but again, upwards of 70, 80 million would have to pay for him from Tottenham. I just don't think that's doable. And a replacement for Brandon Williams and Milos Kerkez, who actually plays for Bournemouth. He just joined Bournemouth this summer and he had an outstanding first game for Bournemouth. I mean, can we possibly bring in Milos Kerkez as a replacement for Brandon Williams? He's worth 29 million, so he is affordable. Maybe that's where we should upgrade. Marcel Sabitzer, 81 rated from Bayern Munich, 31 years old as a midfielder. I mean, would he be an upgrade? Probably be an upgrade on someone like Yunus Musa, that's for sure. Worth 21.5 million. I mean, possibly. Nicolo Barella was very popular, but he's just way out of our price range. I don't even know how much we'd have to pay for the 89 rated Nicolo Barella. He's worth 105. We'll probably have to pay upwards of 120, 130, maybe even 140. Kefren Turam was also very popular, but again, the same thing. The money is an issue. 85 rated. He would be very, very good. He's tall, he's strong, he's got a release clause of 101 million, but he's worth 63, so probably looking at closer to 70, 75, maybe 80 million to get Kefran Turam into Bournemouth. Alexis McAllister from Wolves, 45.5 million, possibly affordable. I just don't know. I don't know if we can afford these players. And the last one being Mikel Damsgard from Brentford, who's actually grown quite nicely. Left wing, left mid, cam, 25 years old, 82 rated, 37 million, very affordable. If maybe we can get rid of Reece Nelson, we could possibly bring in someone like a Damsgard. To remind you where we are in the Premier League, we are sitting in third, 10-7-3, 33 goals for, 20 goals against on 37 points, 3 points behind that second place Spurs, and 13 points behind Manchester United, who is still unbeaten, 15-5-0. They haven't lost a game, guys. They have not lost a single match, and they're sitting on 50 points through 20 matches. While in the Champions League, the round of 16 obviously has been drawn. It is Leipzig versus Liverpool, Porto versus us, Bournemouth. I think we got a pretty favorable opponent. Ajax versus PSG, Benfica versus Villarreal. Arsenal is gonna play Napoli. Barcelona is playing Man City. I like hearing that. And Man United is playing Atletico Madrid. I also like hearing that as well. So two of those teams are gonna be eliminated, so that's good for us. And the last one is Union Berlin, the dark horse besides us. I think we're a pretty decent dark horse in this tournament as well. They're going to be facing Inter Milan. So there's a lot of good quality opponents left in the Champions League, and I'm not sure how we're gonna do against Porto, but I think we definitely are the favorites to progress into the quarterfinals. Who we're going to face in the quarterfinals, that is another story. Today we're gonna try to get through the entire month of January. Possibly, we'll see how it goes. We have some a little bit challenging fixtures here. Away at Burnley, home in the FA Cup to Tottenham, which is surprising. That is a first round draw in the FA Cup, and we're playing Tottenham. That's a tough opponent right away, right off the bat. Then home to Arsenal, who pummeled us last episode, if you remember that, 3-0. So we're gonna try and get some revenge against Arsenal. Then away to Wolves, and then to finish off the month of January and the January transfer window, it is home to Newcastle United. So let's start off the episode by simming the game against Burnley at Turf Moor. I'm not too worried about it. We are starting our strongest lineup besides David Brooks. Justin Kluivert is a little bit unfit, so David Brooks comes in for Justin Kluivert. Amad Diallo goes on that right-hand side. David Brooks will play in that cam position. Otherwise, everybody remains the same. I think we can get 3 points away against Burnley. We should be able to. Yes, we do. It is Traore that scores, and Tony Cruz. Tony Cruz scores again for us. So 2-1 for Bournemouth, and it's 3 points for us. You guys wanted Zabarny gone, so we got rid of Ilya Zabarny, unfortunately. He's gone to Real Madrid for 28 million. I think that's an excellent deal for us, no matter what FIFA says. He's worth 21.5. We got 28 for him, so I think that's a job well done. We got some money in the budget now. Now, who can we sign for that type of money? Well, before we sign anyone, we do have to play this FA Cup match against Spurs at home at Dean Court. We are going to start our strongest team, and Spurs are looking good. Harry Kane is still there. Harry Kane is still at Spurs. That's a surprise. They haven't won anything, so it is Son, it is Kane, it is Tchouameni with Schmidt in the midfield, Udogie, Torres, Garcia, Leons Foster, and Emerson Royale with Chesney in nets. It is a very, very strong side. How we're going to do against this strong side, I'm not sure, because they're playing 5 in the back, and 5 in the back is always tricky to play against. Welcome to Dean Court, round 3 of the FA Cup. Early rounds, but we got a big opponent. Now, do we want to take the FA Cup seriously? I think we do. Kickoff time here at Dean Court. Spurs versus Bournemouth, and hopefully that can continue here to make this a very, very exciting game. And maybe Solanke can make it very exciting. Maybe not Solanke. Maybe Amad Diallo can. He can't. And Chesney collects. A good opportunity for us. Diallo. Oh my gosh. Kluivert to Diallo. It's just not good. Almost. They look at this. They keep on giving the ball away. Now they're fouling us again. And it's going to be a yellow for Harry Kane. Harry, you got to go to Bayern, mate. Rodgers against Margehi. Inside to Schmidt. Schmidt inside to Harry Kane. He tries to go inside again, but it is blocked and intercepted and out. But Tchouameni is there. Can we get the ball off of Tchouameni? Son with a shot. Bono has to save. Bono has to make his first save of the match. 45 minutes in, almost halftime. And Spurs have a dangerous corner here. To be fair, we probably should be 1-0 up here. Oh my gosh. And it's Spurs that are 1-0 up. The only opportunity that they had. All right, second half is underway. We got to improve a little bit. We need to work on our finishing. We definitely need to work on our finishing. Inside Tony Cruz have a crack. Tony baloney. And they're not gonna take it quickly. Kane is gonna take this kick here. He's gonna go inside and inside again to Tchouaméni. Kane. Schmidt inside again to Son. Wow, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's a stunner. That's a screamer. Tony Cruz and Dominic Solanke operating here. Tony Cruz. Oh my gosh. Tony baloney. Holy macaroni. That was not good. But hey, there's still time left. We're not out of it just yet. We're not out of it just yet. Oh! Dominic Solanke almost gets us back within one. We're gonna make a few changes before it's too late. Clark, Eustachio, and Brooks on. Cruz, Diallo are off. So is Hamed Traore. We'll see what we can do here. Not with those types of passes. You need those types of passes, the ones that Tottenham is making. Wow. Oh my gosh, and Tottenham is all over us here, guys. We're gonna be out of the FA Cup, but we have bigger fish to fry. We've won the FA Cup before. But we're not gonna win it this time. 2-0 Spurs is the final score. The crowd boos, but we have to focus on the bigger tournaments. You guys wanted Brandon Williams out of the club. Brandon Williams is out of the club. We got Milos Kerkez instead. We sent Brandon Williams to Brighton plus 15 million for 80 rated Milos Kerkez. So now we have another quality left back. We have two quality left backs now in Ortega and Kerkez. Milos Kerkez, welcome to Bournemouth and in real life too. James Hill has also left the club. Well, not technically left the club. He signed a pre-contract with Lask, and so he'll be leaving at the end of the season. He only had 6 months left. We couldn't sell him. He signed a pre-contract somewhere else. I mean, all the best there. You have 6 months left with Bournemouth. Maybe you'll win a Champions League with us. You never know. Don't worry. We have a few other transfers cooking right now, but for now, we have to take on Arsenal while there's some things going on in the background that you may find out after this match against Arsenal. Yeah, we got to take our revenge, guys. We have to take our revenge on Arsenal, and we are starting our brand new signing. Milos Kerkez starts on that left-hand side. He's gonna start for us against Arsenal. Can he make a difference against a strong Arsenal side? Martinelli, Jesus, Alvarez, Odegaard, Goretzka, and Verratti in that midfield. That is a strong midfield, guys. That's strong. But we got Milos Kerkez. Bournemouth has Milos Kerkez. Let's go get 3 points against Arsenal. Welcome back to Dean Court, aka the Vitality Stadium, as we welcome our new signing in the starting 11. It is Milos Kerkez. Will he make a difference? Will James Ward-Prowse make a difference? Who is going to step up? Will it be Dominic Solanke? We don't know, but we'll find out. Kickoff time here, lads. Let's go. They embarrassed us last time out. It's time to get some payback. Time for that revenge. Rico Lewis is fouled right away by Martinelli, and he may get a yellow here. Oh, it's a red! Oh, are you serious, ref? That's not a red! Ref! No! Oh, Arsenal is getting fleeced. Arsenal just got robbed, and they're playing with 10 men, and it's only the 3rd minute. Now, if we cannot get a win, I'll be quitting the game and never play again. Inside again. James Ward-Prowse inside for Amad Diallo. Again, we go in, and again. And Justin Kluivert. And Justin Kluivert is going to give us the 1-0 lead here. That is a team goal if I ever seen one. That is a team goal if I ever seen one. Justin Kluivert steps up. 1-0 for Bournemouth. Sousa. Covered by Lewis, but he gets around him. Julian Alvarez makes it 1-1 instantly with 10 men. It is instantly equalized by Arsenal. 1-1. My, oh my. And there's Solanke making that run again. And Dominic Solanke is in. Dom! Oh, Ramsdale makes the save. We should have scored. We are going to take this corner. There's the shot. Oh, Tosin, how do you miss that? Oh my gosh. And it is going to be halftime. Second half is underway. Not gonna lie to you guys, I'm quite impressed with Milos Kerkez so far. I'm very impressed with him. Look at the runs he's making. He's making some good passes as Traore is sent in by Milos Kerkez. And Traore is gonna score. And Traore is gonna score. And Milos Kerkez is gonna get his first assist here for Bournemouth in his first match. Inside, and look at Justin Kluivert. He's got room. And Dominic Solanke's got room. And it's... we tried. I'd like to hold on here for a 2-1 lead. Toni Kroos does well to step in. There's no foul. And there's no foul. And Amad Diallo is in. Oh my gosh, we just messed that up completely. We messed that up completely. We need another one here through Traore. Through Solanke, possibly. Inside. We're not going to pass it off this time. And it's a save. James Ward-Prowse. They still hold on to the ball. Man, they're strong. They're strong. I don't want to play them if they're playing 11 though. We're in stoppage time here already. It's basically it. That's basically the game, and that's it. That's it. That's it. We survive. We survive against 10-man Arsenal. Oh, they put up a good fight, guys. They put up a good fight with Verratti. They put up a good fight, but ultimately, we came out on top. 2-1, 3 points. Yes! You guys also wanted Reiss Nelson gone, and Reiss Nelson has also been sold. 35 million to West Ham. He's worth 26.5, but we managed to get above 30. 26.5 player market value. We got 35 million for Reiss Nelson. I mean, I think that's a pretty good deal, honestly. I think that is a very, very solid deal for us. Reiss Nelson, we wish you all the best in West Ham. Thank you for your service here. You've been here for a few years. Just this year wasn't good enough. I think we need to look for an improvement. So with Zabarny gone, Reiss Nelson gone, Brandon Williams gone, and Milos Kerkez in, we have a current budget of 49 million. We can definitely do some damage with 49 million. And the damage that we're gonna do is we're going to bring in Mikael Damsgard from Brentford for 35 million. 82 rated Mikael Damsgard, and he's going to go right into our starting lineup in front of Amad Diallo. He's going to be our cam most likely. I mean, 25 years old. He's very, very pacey. We got him under market value, which is very, very nice, and I think he's a definite upgrade on Reiss Nelson. So Mikael Damsgard, welcome to Bournemouth. This is the exact type of signing that you guys wanted, and we got it done. And now we're going to travel to play Wolves away with Damsgard starting. Can we get 3 points away at Wolves? They do have McAllister, and they do have Timber and Chan. And Grealish too. I mean, it's a pretty decent team. And Nacio too. And Guri up front. I'm hoping we can get 3 points. I'm not very optimistic. We're going to take a 2-0 loss here against Wolves. Grealish scores and McAllister scores. The two players that I just mentioned. Unfortunately, we cannot get 3 points away against Wolves. But what we can do is we can bring in another right back. And we are going to get rid of Toni Kroos for it. Unfortunately, Toni, he's just too old. He's fallen off, honestly. We picked him up as an 85 rated player. He's already an 83 rated player, so we had to get rid of him while he's still worth something. He's been okay, but we have Steven Eustachio, who's 84 rated, so it's going to be Toni Kroos plus 7 million for Aaron Wan-Bissaka, our new starting right back. Rico Lewis will become our backup as he grows. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, welcome to Bournemouth. Welcome. I mean, I think this is a big signing, guys. I think the signings that we've made in this transfer window are just absolute class. So this is what our team looks like now. We have Solanke, Traore, Damsgard, and Kluivert as the front four. Steven Eustachio with James Ward-Prowse, 284 rated midfielders, absolutely fantastic. Ortega is still on the left-hand side, 82 rated, but we do have Milos Kerkez on the bench as an 80 rated player, and he will grow very fast. Mark Gahey and Tosin will be our starting center backs. Aaron Wan-Bissaka will be our starting right back, and of course, Rico Lewis will be his substitute. Now, the substitutes for Gahey and Tosin Adarabio will be, of course, Reece Oxford. Don't forget, we also have Chris Richards. I think that is honestly, they're good enough to be backup center backs. Reece Oxford and Chris Richards can come in for Mark Gahey and Tosin and do the job. And obviously for the midfield, for Eustachio and James Ward-Prowse, we'll have the classic boys coming in. We'll have Philip Billing, and of course we'll have Yunus Musa, and we still have Ross Barkley floating around. We have David Brooks here. We have Amad Diallo. Neto is still here. Nathan Ahmed is still here. Clark, Enciso, Sandberg, Abdullah, Johansson, Hill, and Smith, of course. So that is the lineup, boys. That is the lineup for the season. That is the lineup we're going to be taking into the Champions League knockout stages. In our next episode, we will finish off the transfer window and the month of January. You never know. Maybe we can get something else done. You just never know, right? But we will have a match against Newcastle, then February, an away match against Fulham, and then we start the Champions League, lads. The Champions League's first away leg against Porto, and then away to Everton, and then home to Brighton. That is the month of February for us. While in the Premier League, we're still in third. We're We're only 1 point behind Man City for that second place spot. And look at that. Manchester United finally lost the game. They finally lost one, but they're still in first on 54 points, 16-6-1. We're in third, like I said, 12-7-4 on 43 points. Liverpool are right behind us. Spurs are right behind us. Chelsea are right behind us. Aston Villa and Wolves are not far away. Where's Arsenal, by the way? Arsenal are in 15th place. And in the relegation zone right now, it is Everton, it is West Brom, and it is Burnley. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this transfer window. I hope you guys enjoyed the signings that I made. I hope you're okay with the signings that I made. I mean, I think they're pretty good. I think we bolstered up the lineup. I don't mind getting rid of Toni Kroos and Zabarny as long as we brought in some quality players, and I think we did that. I also don't mind getting rid of Reece Nelson to bring in some quality players, and I think we did that as well. So if you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button for me. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, with the little noti bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Stay happy, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. All right, peace, 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 peace.